Hi, Beach Channel. My name is Carly, and this is Life and Style, and I am back with Shannon.
Hi.
My roommate and friend, and we have some news. We went on a Virgin cruise, we are going to talk about it all, and we're going to be truthful.
Yeah, the good and the bad.
The good and the bad.
And the in-between.
Yes. And I first want to start off with what Shannon made me do, because she just thought that I was going to be lost and crazy. So she made me put an air tag on my bra strap, and I walked around with it every single day.
Yeah, it was one of Carly's first times on an international trip. So I got a little nervous about where her whereabouts.
But you were with me the entire time.
I was, luckily, but it's better to be safe than sorry. I actually got this idea from one of my friends. Her mom, literally on our trip to Costa Rica, had her put it in her bra, like sewn in.
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh my gosh, I never lost track of her. So it was perfect. I had to make you do it.
Yeah. And you had one too. And I had the location. But like,
I did. But the concern was for you.
Oh, yeah. Because I just get lost. I start wandering and then
where's
trouble
Carly?
happens.
Oh, let me check my phone really quick.
Yeah. But I mean, the overall cruise was it was good. I liked the ship. What did you think of the ship?
I thought the ship was interesting. Well, let's start off with, I've been on cruises before.
Yeah.
A few of them. Yeah. But this was my first Virgin cruise.
Yeah. And it's an all-adult cruise, which was what like provoked our interest in the first place, because we're both like single young adults, and we aren't really into the kid situation right now.
No screaming and crying and food flying in the cafeteria spaces.
Yeah, so that's what we were thinking at first. And
so this was supposed to be more on the bougie side. Yeah. I think with adults only. But we saw some debauchery on there, didn't we?
Yeah. It wasn't by me.
No, not by me either.
But I mean, overall, like, I was expecting the food to be a little bit better just because of how much talk there was about it.
Yeah. It was a letdown, in my opinion.
Except the ramen.
Except for the ramen. I did enjoy the ramen. I ate the ramen about 3 times per day.
Yeah.
Because that was the one thing I enjoyed.
Yeah. And then the beans and rice and bimini.
Oh, actually, that was really good too.
Yeah.
Yes. They had some form of Caribbean dish on there. Myself being Caribbean, it didn't meet my standards. But if they had a different title, just saying like beans and rice and chicken, I think I would have appreciated it more. Yeah. You know, like when something has a name, you like have a certain expectation. But if you remove that, then you can enjoy it for what it is. Yeah. I kind of wished they just had
it.
Yeah. Singular
I
names.
mean, what was your, of all the restaurants that we went to, because we tried to go to all of them. Yeah. Which one was your favorite?
Oh, that's a hard question. I want to say the steakhouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was the most like elegant feel. And what was it called? It was called, I forgot.
I'm blanking on the name.
I'm blanking on it too, but it was
cute though.
It was really cute. And then you like walk down the stairs and you feel very elegant. And you had the bone marrow, which I think we have a picture. That's not it.
Oh, that's the lamb chop at Razzle Dazzle.
Razzle Dazzle.
I remember the name of that place.
You had the bone marrow, which you said it was okay.
It was all right. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
The steak, this is supposed to be my favorite restaurant, so I shouldn't be hating on it. But, that was the restaurant with the red dress that I wore. Super cute aesthetic. Yeah, the steak seemed like it wasn't freshly made for me. They kind of just had it on a warmer.
And it was like warm, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt the
same. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, and if that's the best restaurant, then...
Well, in our opinion, it is. The only one we didn't go to was the Italian restaurant. With the pasta, which I heard was good, but it's kind of I don't want to say that out loud. That it's you can't screw up pasta, but you can.
Right. You'd be surprised though.
Yeah, literally.
Well, you heard good reviews about the pizza before we went, and I tried it out.
And like everybody on the cruise was like, "Oh, the pizza's delicious." Remember, they told you
they did.
They were like, "Oh, it's so good. You guys need to go and like see it."
I was like, "I'll be the judge."
But here's the thing from the Mexican place,
like in actual Mexico.
No. On the first night we went to the Mexican place and you got the steak with the cheese on top of it.
Oh yeah.
You said that was your favorite. Not your.
At
not
the
you
time.
didn't like the cheese, but like you took the cheese off and you said it was decent. It wasn't bad. So we were in Mexico and we stopped at a Mexican restaurant kind of on the side. We went to Cozumel. I am very aware that this is a very touristy area.
Yeah, I did warn you beforehand. This is not the real Mexico. This is just the fake little version outside of the cruise ship.
Yes, but the Mexican food, I felt like it was okay. Like it was decent. I thought mine was really good. So
yeah, I was really craving my awesome Mexican tacos that I had in Tulum the last time I was there.
Yeah.
This did not cut it.
Mm-hmm.
So
but we got some cool shots too.
We did, and I was happy to show you around the cute version.
And then we have a story.
Oh, we do.
We do
have a Mexican story.
So we met. So there we are in Mexico. We met someone on the cruise, and it was very brief. He met us out like on the. Well, we won't show pictures of him, but he met us out there, and he's like, "Hey, I have a scooter. Do you guys want to come on?" And we're like,
Not really.
Not really, but yeah, why not? It's something
Mexico,
to do. Yeah. It's something to do. So we both got on. I got the helmet. And
key part of the story there.
Yeah. And we went on our way.
To the beach. Vamos a la playa.
We were driving, and then suddenly everybody starts screaming, Policia! Policia! Policia!
And we asked the guy, what does that mean? And he's like,
we knew what
saying the police are behind us.
They're like, oh, you can't have, like, whatever. We didn't really know what it meant. And we got pulled over.
By the
Policia! And they had an issue with the fact that there were 3 of us on a bike. And
the scooter's only meant for 2 max with 2 helmets.
But we fit 3.
But it was 3 of us with 1 helmet. So that was not okay.
Yeah. I was on the end, so I think that's why I got the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I fell off.
Fell back.
Yeah. So it was a little interesting because the police were like, to the guy that was driving, they're like, oh, we're gonna arrest you or something.
Mm-hmm.
And
we got slightly nervous.
Yeah, we were like, wait, what?
Like, why?
Yeah, why? To just give him a ticket or something. He goes, but then the police were like, oh, if you pay me, I'll let it go.
But I won't be arrested.
Any cash. Yeah, he didn't have any cash. So
just his credit card.
It was like a whole situation, and like the people that he rented the bike from had to come, and then they got involved.
And then they tried to give us a ride on their scooters.
But we had to buy a scooter.
Yeah, or rent a car from their business.
Yeah, and we just didn't want to do that.
So all the ways around, people were trying to get money out of the situation from us.
For real. It was very odd. Like,
it was interesting. I found it very entertaining because I love living on the edge and being in danger for some reason.
Yeah. But it felt like very like scammy.
Very scammy. I think they were all in cahoots because then a taxi just conveniently rolled up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I was like, he's probably going to try to rip me off. So I asked the police what's the average price for us to get back. And he was talking to the guy and I didn't understand what they were saying, but he was like, yeah, it's a good price. But I mean, I wouldn't know. I tried to open up Uber, didn't work because we were on the side of the highway. They're not allowed to do that. So
yeah,
we potentially got gypped.
It is what it is. Yeah, it's a good story, and it wasn't super expensive. It was like $13 or something.
Yeah, 12. And I was super happy that Carly had her AirTag on because had something went down, I would know where to find you, what jail cell you went into.
Yeah, but we weren't the ones that were going to get arrested. And
That's
if anything,
true.
I was the one that wasn't going to get arrested because I have the helmet on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That helmet gave me like some type of rash,
You
remember?
did? Yeah.
Yeah. But
that was the least of our problems.
Yeah, that was least. After that, we kind of just went back to the cruise. We were like, we kind of like had enough.
Yeah.
And then we went back to the cabin and took a nap or something.
Our cute little cabin, which I will say was a lot larger than
you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like compared to other rooms on other cruise lines, I thought it was a really good size.
Yeah. And we both had like our separate beds.
Yeah.
And it was cute. Like I liked it. We didn't spend as much time in there though.
No, which I like. That's good. We want to explore, hang out, meet friends, do that kind of thing. Yeah. So
I think my favorite thing that we did was play bingo.
Oh, goodness. Carly had an entire bingo outfit. I took
Shannon to bingo, and it was bingo with the diva, which we didn't really know what that meant until we got there.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to win. So anyone that knows me knows that I am like a grandma at heart, and I love
super competitive.
Yeah, I'm super competitive. I was like shaking, like we gotta win. But to be fair, it was a lot of money.
It was very exhilarating.
It was like almost $3,000 at one point, and I was like, "Whoa, we gotta win!" Like, come on.
Yeah, and that would pay for the trip. And
it would have paid for the trip, and we could have like played bingo again because there was another bingo set.
Yeah.
But whatever, we lost. People lost. In front of us.
Womp, 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 womp.
But you liked it.
I did. I thought it was really cool. I've only been to like fake church bingo, but this was like the real deal. So
yeah,
I enjoyed watching everybody.
It was really it was really intense. But I literally am a grandma at heart. So
yeah.
Competitive. But I mean, the good thing that Virgin did is they had themes for each night,
and all the restaurants were themed as well.
Yeah, they
with colors, different colors for each spot, which I liked because that helped us figure out what we would wear.
Yeah. And then my favorite night, which was the most entertaining, was the Scarlet Night, where we all wore red, and there were events happening like every night. So, and then the Scarlet Night, they did like this huge thing out by the pool where the drag queen was there.
Yep.
All the performers were there.
And dancers doing crazy things in the water, in the little foot pool, which seemed quite dangerous, but looked super fun.
Yeah.
Super cool. At the end, they invited us into the water as well. Some people actually jumped
politely
in there.
Declined.
Yeah, we did not do that.
I wouldn't go in the pool even if it wasn't like a party type of thing. I'm just not like a pool, like
it's a bit
dirty
germy.
Pool.
It's like, a bit germy.
Yeah, and the pool's like super tiny. That is something I did not like about the Virgin Cruise. The pool was super tiny.
Yeah. The ship itself was on the smaller side as well, but it never felt crowded or anything.
Yeah, and we were on the Valiant Lady, which we talked to other people that were on Scarlet Lady, which those are the two that have been in Miami, and they say that they're pretty identical, to be honest. Yeah. Like as far as the layout and everything, one of the guys that we met, he said it's pretty much
the same.
Yeah.
Would you go on another Virgin voyage?
I probably wouldn't.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I felt like the people weren't my cup of tea.
Well, what was the age range?
The age range, it was mainly like couples. Yeah. And it was older couples.
Yeah.
And I just didn't vibe with them.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
like they were all lovey-dovey and everything.
Yeah, I didn't really want to see that. But I mean, great for them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, but like I was wanting to like hang out with people, have fun, mingle. And it was fun. I mean, before the cruise, I joined a Facebook group to see like if I could meet people before and like kind of like connect, because usually you don't start to connect with people until the last day. I felt that's what everyone would always say. Like you see everybody all the time, but then you don't necessarily hang out with them until the last day,
or you never see the same people twice.
But like everybody was a little crazy on that Facebook group. They were posting like animals and like
mermaid lady,
this lady dressed up like a mermaid
every single day. And
I first thought she was like a character on the actual ship, but she was a lady that was on the ship, and she just wanted to be referred to as the mermaid. Like, people are a little crazy. Like, I don't
there were some pineapple people, too.
Yeah. Oh, we have to tell everybody what the pineapple. I'm sure some people know what the pineapple thing, but there's, like, the swingers thing where they put the pineapple upside down in their room, and that's, like, welcoming people to come into their room that want to partay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just like, oh, my goodness, my eyes.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, we did not want to partake in any of that.
You.
But yeah, people are wild out there. I loved Bimini. I think the beach was really cool.
It was beautiful.
If you look at that picture that Shannon's holding me with her palm, But the water is so pretty, and Virgin did have its own like little space. They call it a private island, however, it's
actually not.
It's not.
They tricked us.
Yeah,
it's a great marketing tactic.
It is a great marketing tactic. But there's Shannon doing karaoke. We tried to do karaoke. One of the good things they had on the ship is they had private karaoke rooms, which Shannon and I took advantage of because we were like, we're gonna sing our hearts out.
Well, we actually were there for July 4th weekend.
Yeah. And
we thought, hey, we're going to see some fireworks to celebrate our country.
And then we realized that we're on a British.
Yeah. So in true American fashion, I had to sing Party in the USA.
Yes, she did. And
the crowd loved it, I want to say. All the Americans had our back.
Yeah, I sang Sheryl Crow or something. I don't remember. But yeah, it was fun. I mean, we had fun. We had fun on our own.
We put ourselves out there.
Yeah, with ourselves. The bathroom situation was interesting. We're used to
the public or the room?
The room. We're used to having our own bathrooms because we live together. So we kind of knew like how each other like acted. Like I know Shannon's not one to like speak to in the mornings.
Do not talk to me. Please don't.
And I'm like always in a good mood. So it was like, and like I'm like, hey Shannon, what's happening? And she's like, go away.
Yeah. Not a
fan. Yeah, I mean it was fun. We did breakfast every morning. We would get ramen for breakfast because we loved the ramen so much.
I love dinner food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner personally. Yeah. So I could have eaten ramen the entire time and been satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we get tan?
I mean, I did. I got tan.
I wish I had a picture of Shannon. So we were sitting by the pool one day, and I had sunscreen, but I was trying to get like a little color. I know I'm not supposed to, but like I was like, oh, I got to do something. And Shannon had towels wrapped around her body. I did. Like she was just like, because there were no spots in the shade, and there were no umbrellas, particularly because we're on a cruise, they could fly away.
Yeah.
Which is understandable, but there was no spots with shade. So Shannon was like, okay, I'm going to make this work. And she just wrapped herself in. Yes. She looks like a mummy.
I am not the one to sit and tan. I'm already tan. I got the color already. I look good.
But I wanted to sit by the pool and people watch. Like, I think people watching is so fun.
I did enjoy people watching, but the sun was blazing.
It was really hot.
What about the reflection of the water that makes the sun just feel increasingly hotter to me?
Yeah.
But luckily, I had a personal fan under all those towels that kept me there. Gotta run with the flow. Jeez.
Yeah, you made it work. What else did we do? We went to a bunch of shows that were really cool.
Oh yeah, the acrobat show was amazing.
Show was really good.
It was like
a Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, it was kind of like a Cirque du Soleil like knockoff.
Yeah,
like major knockoff version, but still impressive.
Yeah, they had really good acrobats. Mm-hmm. Like there was like a story involved.
It was like a love story.
Yeah, and we were joking because one of the girls that was doing it looks like one of our friends.
Yes.
So whenever we would see her on the ship, we'd go, "Oh my God, that's Monica! Come on, Monica! Shout out Monica!" Gosh. Yeah. But we saw your twin.
The show was super interactive as well. They really got the crowd going. I will say that they put us in like teams, one side of the auditorium against the other. Yeah. So it was fun. It was fun in that regard.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
And we also, I liked that we saw them around the ship. That was a good thing for me.
Oh yeah, Carly was fangirling over one girl.
And then Shannon was she partaked in one of the shows.
I did?
Yeah, the one where you walked on one side for the answer. She failed very quickly.
This is why I forgot, because I love to not remember my failures.
I was like something about living in the wild. How long can you live in the wild without water?
Yeah, without water or something.
Or nutrients. And it was like 3 hours or something. I don't know.
But it's crazy because you can survive without water, I thought, for like 3 days max. But they're saying because of being in the wild, Like, there's all these outside dangers. But that was not part of the question. I don't recall the entire question, but analytically speaking,
there's a major chance we are getting this wrong.
In my heart, I know I was right.
Majorly getting this wrong.
Was flawed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm just trying to think of all the shows that we went. We went to a few shows. It was fun. Yeah. And but bingo was my favorite.
Your fave?
My fave.
What was my favorite event? Sleeping.
That's what you do at home.
I love that.
You do that at home. You can't sleep on vacation.
No.
You can relax.
Carly is a morning person, like she said before. So
I'm an everyday. I'm like an all-day person.
Early. Oh, gosh.
I didn't wake up super early.
I wanted to sleep in because I'm relaxing on vacation.
But we woke up at like 9:30, 10.
She's like, we got to get to the beach. We got to get a spot, which was true.
And we didn't get a spot.
And I told Carly, don't worry about it. I'm going to make this worth it.
We looked
and I found a perfect spot. Better than all
you wanted to keep, it was like kind of a give and take because we got there because I was pushing.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, I was pushing because I was like, we need to get there. We need to get there.
And I was like, no, we don't. I'm going to find a spot. I always make it work. And she didn't believe me. But then we got the best spot.
Okay, but if we would have waited any longer, it probably wouldn't have been there.
Nope. We got the best spot. Better than everybody. An entire like day bed with an umbrella compared to everyone else that had those fold up like wonky ones.
So would you recommend Virgin?
I would recommend Virgin if you go with a bunch of friends that you already know and get along with, because you never know what kind of company will be with you that week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I agree. All right, Beach Channel. This has been Life and Style. I'll see you next time.